Yeah, what's good with it? It's your boy Theo Rucker, On Time Delivery Brokerage, On Time Delivery Transport. I'm back, looking a little rough. I'm just a simple truck driver trying to make a living, so I hadn't had a lot of time to play on the internet right now. Trucking is at one of those times where you have to give it your all. You have to be attentive to everything going on. You have to use the word I love, make adjustments. The key to success in trucking is adjustments. It's never going nowhere. It's going to be up, it's going to be down. It's going to be about how you make adjustments on determine how much money you make, how successful you are. Everybody road is different. Everybody grind is different. So I can't really tell you how to be successful. I can give you the game, and you have to make it work for you. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into what today is really about. It's a follow-up video I made on how to determine your rate. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out, and then you will understand more of this video. So people have been asking me about how to know the cost, fuel cost to get where they're gonna go. How do they determine how many miles per gallon their truck is getting? So I'm gonna give you the game on that. I just ask that you like and subscribe, and we're gonna let YouTube do what YouTube do. But with that said, let's go and use whole numbers, make it a little more easy. I'm trying not to run through this as quick, but I'm gonna try to get through it quickly because I have other things that I need to be doing. But I'm gonna give you two scenarios on a truck that get 5 miles per gallon. I'm gonna use a truck that get 8 miles per gallon, just so you can know the difference of the savings that you have by having a truck that get a little better MPG. My truck doesn't do that well on fuel. I get 5.5, where I know some guys with newer truck getting 7.5, maybe even 8. But they have E-logs. I have a non-E-log truck, so I can, I can move around a little easier than they can by them being on E-log and I'm being on paper. But how you're gonna determine your costs, what it's gonna cost you to get from point A to point B, you need to understand how many miles the run is. So let's say the run is 1,500 miles. So you're gonna take that 1,500 and say your truck get 5 miles per gallon, divided by 5. That's 300 gallons is what it takes you to get to 1,500 miles. All right. So then it's 300 gallons. So then how much is that in money? So we got to go on national average because every state is different. But let's say diesel is $4.50 national average. All right, so $4.50 times 300 is $1,350. $1,350 is what it will cost you to go 1,500 miles with a truck that get 5 miles per gallon. Ouch, diesel's high. So on the other side of that, let's say your truck gets 8 miles per gallon. So you got 1,500 miles divided by how many miles per gallon your truck get, which is 8. It's gonna cost you 187 gallons at 8 miles per gallon, which is your MPG, cost you 187 gallons. So you do the math, $4.50 times 187. It's gonna cost you $841 to get up there versus my $1,350, because your truck gets 8 miles per gallon, my truck gets 5. So that's a huge savings right there in itself, just by having a newer truck that gets a little better MPG. All right, so say you want to determine how many miles per gallon your truck get. You don't know, you're learning. Well, you're gonna have to take how much fuel. Say you fill up your truck, you put 250 gallons. Off that 250 gallons, you were able to run 1,200 miles. So what you would do is you would take 1,200, the miles, divided by the gallons, which was 250, and that's going to give you your MPG, which is 4.8. So your truck is getting 4.8 miles per gallon. Again, you take the miles, 1,200 miles divided by 250 gallons gives you your MPG. Knowing your MPG is important. If you don't know your MPG, you don't know how much it's going to cost you. You don't know how much money you're going to make. The MPG changes versus empty, loaded, light load, heavy load, tall load, short load. All that plays with your MPG. So I always, if I get 5.5, I say I get 5. That gives me a chance to not over-calculate or under-calculate. I'd rather be under than over, because you know the wind, the weight, all that plays a difference in how many miles per gallon your truck gonna get. So if your truck get 6, say it gets 5.5, just saves you in the end. So I hope that was helpful. If you didn't understand that, send me an email, theo@ontimedeliveryco.com. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Again, just keep your head up. If you're getting into trucking, congratulations. You're getting into a great industry where you can make a lot of money. However, you're gonna get out what you put in. If you're just coming in and you're just looking for the money, it's probably not the place for you, because you're gonna be times you're gonna make a lot of money. There's times you're not gonna make any money. But the love and the passion for trucking is what gets you through the tough times. Overall, in my 18 years experience, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change anything that happened. It all was learning. I've done very well. I'm doing very well. As you know, I have my own company, and I'm happy. So at the end of the day, you're gonna get out what you put in. Just always understand that adjustments are necessary to be successful in trucking. Until next time, Theo, On Time Delivery Transport, On Time Delivery Brokerage. Not just the name, it's our promise. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you.